close because the cameras, I have the mic, so if y'all can't hear yourself, that's my fault. I didn't charge one before we got started. But hopefully everybody on here, on our live, can actually hear us. We want to connect with everybody. We want to go live and do this and just really represent best kept secrets, honestly. First, we wanted to start off with introducing everybody, introducing ourselves, and just, just going for it. I mean, what's up?
Hi, man. I'm Scoop A. Y'all know me as Chris out here, so yeah, I'm Scoop A. Y'all know me.
Okay.
I'm Lance. I got my barber page is Dr. Blends on Instagram.
I'm Alicia, but I go by Avon. My Instagram is AVAUNCUTZ.
And I am Kimberly Shane. I go by Kimberly Shane on TikTok. I'm the one who did the 2-year weave. Come follow me.
Yeah.
2.2 million views. Yes.
Let them know.
Right.
I'm Bando Boomin. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Boss of all bosses. You know, man. Listen, come holler us. Come holler us. That's that Secret Barbershop.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you right.
I don't know you was gonna do that out or what before you. Go by
Oh, I forgot you the ball. My fault, y'all.
It's
This
all
the
good. It's all good.
I'm Tabby. Sorry, my fault. Tabby. I'm a loctician. My Instagram and TikTok is T-Styles.
I'm Steve. You can find me at Casper_Barber Instagram.
Yeah.
We out here.
Okay.
Oh, we forgot somebody.
Don't forget Jay.
I'm Daria. That's my Instagram. Daria J.
There we go.
And Jay.
Jay, and also J Love 757 J the Wavy Barber.
J. Love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll take a shot at that.
Okay, yeah. Let's take a shot. Team.
Yeah, let's get sleep. Yeah, Mom.
I love it. Y'all, we're gonna just be real. I just want everybody to just feel comfortable, get y'all shots in. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think I introduced myself.
Nope.
What's up, world? I'm Tammy Abs. Yeah, I'm the loctician. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's enough. I don't know.
And so it seems like we are a little shy because we haven't done this before. This is our first time, so you know how it goes when that happens. But we will be getting into some conversations. But you know, if you guys had any questions that you may want to pull up or have any questions for anybody on here, if you're trying to contact anyone through here, you could look the names up. Did you post the names on there?
On our Instagram, I did, but not really on here. But you guys will find out who we are eventually.
Yeah, because we've been in the game for a while. 15 years of Best Kept Secrets, and we got some phenomenal barbers that, you know, we all have our in-shop life and out-shop life. And if we're going to talk about anything, we're going to talk about everything. Okay?
Yeah.
So who wants to talk? So let's get into it. So does anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything they want to talk about? You know, y'all want to talk about clientele. Y'all want to talk about, you know, taking naps, sleeping. What y'all want to talk about? Let's get into it.
I know you got some juice.
You know, let's talk about some juice. Let's get into this
You got
juice.
some juice, man.
Let's talk like we up in the shop. You know, when y'all see somebody walk up in the shop.
Let's talk
Somebody
about
y'all know and all this other
sex.
stuff.
I know you be running
Let's-
conversation.
let's
all
talk-
this
let's talk.
Let's talk about. I got
Shout out Big Fred, man.
Yeah, shout out to Big Fred, guys. To Frederick. Go ahead, somebody say something.
That was the first championship since what?
Come on, man.
1989.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
And Frederick got the wave right now with sports. Oakdale won the football state championship, and now Frederick High won the boys basketball championship. So right now, Frederick got the wave in sports. You know what I'm saying? About to have a wave in a lot of other things too. Shout out to Big Fred.
Yeah, and we do have a coach, one of the Frederick coaches. He's a coach, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a coach on our team. Right.
Maybe one day.
Yes.
you real one.
Yeah, you are a coach. Y'all should see him out there. His boys be winning. You know, winner, you can't lose a winner. And so you gotta, his team didn't get whipped, they just did not win their championship, right? So you can't lose a winner, because they're winners, they ain't gonna never lose.
That's right.
Part though, we left it all short. That's all that happened.
That's it. Hey, y'all did your part.
To the Crestwood Cavaliers.
Hey.
Exactly. We proud of our coach.
That's what's up.
Right.
That's what's up.
All right, Jared, go ahead and give it to us. They won.
If I would have known I was going to go to slide with, I'd already had something.
It's okay. Yeah, go ahead. Come on, we got Alicia.
Let's go ahead.
Alicia's a baby girl out here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start off a little spicy.
Yes.
How do y'all feel about?
Can you see the video?
How do y'all feel about sex at the workplace?
Oh,
Sex at the
yeah,
workplace.
there we go.
How
Let's
do
get
y'all
into
feel
it.
Oh, is it a like? How do y'all feel about that?
What you mean, like?
Okay, so
Like sleeping with your coworker. Of course, don't. That's mine. That's
Don't do it. It's not.
It could be toxic.
It's very
It could
tough.
go both ways.
It really
I ain't
could.
gonna lie to you.
It could be
It's
cool.
all about your maturity level.
But listen though, ain't that the whole point of this?
It's about your maturity level.
What you mean?
Like, we ain't trying to offend nobody. It's a topic.
yeah, it's a topic. Yeah,
It's
it's all. For
Yeah.
real. Yeah, it's not. It's
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
For
How it
me,
is in the barbershop. We gonna open
Y'all ain't never like nobody. All right, so let's not say the barbershop.
right.
We all worked
in
some
general, yeah.
other place before, right?
Yeah.
So let's take the barbershop out of it.
Right.
Everybody worked somewhere before you know what I'm saying? Everybody see the little Instagram, TikToks, a little flirting at the workplace. So you know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that? Like,
I feel like it's a difficult situation.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
I think it's a tricky situation.
they say
I
y'all be
think
having work husbands and shit.
people
Right.
people do have work husbands. I mean, that's what happens when you're around people every single day.
Is it because you're around them every single day?
That's why.
Is it
We
like
all
it's like
work.
something you're building?
I believe so. I
We're
believe.
getting
I
into it, guys.
Yeah, I believe working and being around somebody on a regular basis, on an everyday situation, you can start looking at somebody a little different.
Like, oh, he lit for real.
Okay,
Oh, she
yeah.
lit for real.
At any job,
I even
at
catch
any
them when they
place.
vulnerable state too though, like
Yeah.
right in the time.
Exactly.
Like, you know who they really are.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Fridays when they throw that shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they want to look right. Yeah. That's what happens. At any place, at any establishment, it don't matter. Like if you're working at JCPenney's or
Y'all ever did this? Y'all ever did who did it?
Next time.
I have not.
You ain't going like that.
I have not.
we put that shit out there.
It's okay. I mean, you know, the only thing is that you can't let that interfere with your money.
Right at the end.
You can't sleep with your money. You can't sleep on your money, and you can't sleep without your money. Come on, somebody.
Yeah.
Right. So you know, if you're gonna do it, go ahead and do it. Just don't be throwing those scissors and no flat iron and clippers at nobody. You know what I mean? And don't get sad when you get mad, or don't feel like you got had. It's just. You know,
I just feel like a
things happen.
conversation needs to be had first before.
Is there anything you would like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I said I feel like a conversation definitely. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you
Oh no, you go.
I feel like a conversation definitely needs to be had before that exchange happens. Cause it gets a little heated. You feel me?
What you call the
What type
exchange?
of conversation you talking about though?
Yeah, what's the exchange?
The conversation needs to be had between you and that said person.
That's what I'm saying. What type of conversation?
Look, I'm trying to.
You let them know.
Straight like that?
We just about to do it? We gonna look at each other and I'ma hop on it? Or we gonna have a conversation?
Well, sorry. No. You would not. I mean, but then if you hopped on it. And then you regret it. You know, and then you have to go to work and you've been hopping around and all the other stuff.
Yeah, just have that conversation privately. Like, I'm feeling you, like I know you doing that.
Outside the workplace.
Yeah.
You think, right?
And look, I don't want you catching no feelings. I don't want you.
As long as that shit don't get in between your money.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It should be cool. Like,
And y'all grown, so I mean,
At the end of the day.
if y'all is in some situations, that's y'all's problem.
Right.
That's what y'all say.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. If I gotta deal with you every day at work though, that's a little bit different though. You feel me?
But
Like,
y'all
But
gotta
y'all knew that before
understand
y'all
it.
even did that. So if y'all did that,
yeah,
y'all
but
gotta
it's
deal
like
with each other.
say something like go left or something, bro. Like You just getting thrown off at work. You feel me?
Like, I'm married, nigga.
Oh, you guys, guess what? I forgot I experienced that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Many years ago, I forgot I experienced that. But it went so left that I forgot about it. Ain't that something? But it was like, you went and work with this person. I actually was married to this person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the camera turned
moved.
around.
That jump fucked in. Somebody must have said something in the comments. That jump fucked in.
It's just like, and it's just like, if you can hang with it, do it. I didn't leave. I stayed around.
Right.
So I know how to stick around, even when it's not, worth sticking around with that situation. It ended up leaving or whatever, but hey, it made me such a strong person. I am the greatest. I have the greatest ignoring game out here. You feel me? So you gotta know how to ignore it, and if you're gonna explore it, you better learn how to ignore it. Come on, somebody, write that one down.
Write it down.
OG game right there.
You feel me? If you're going to explore it, you're going to have to learn how to ignore it.
Yeah.
Because if you out there trying to get your coins and you can't, so what about let's get out of the chairs and let's get off the mats and let's go to the chairs. Are y'all sleeping with your money? Won't that mess your money up if y'all sleeping with somebody and it goes left and you're gonna lose that client?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, client.
Automatically.
Yeah, it's an automatic lose. Like,
I mean, the clients come and go. The co-workers is like, I gotta be around you.
True. Yeah, but I'm saying, but that money is the reason why you working, right?
Yeah, but one client, you can let it go.
But what if it's more than one?
I wouldn't.
Some people have more than ones.
Hey, all y'all more than ones out there.
You feel me? The more than ones, that's a clientele. And you better hope they don't tell. And then, okay, so after you slept with your money, do you expect for that client to pay?
Yeah.
You expect.
That client don't expect to pay. They think they know.
I got on a different hat.
They better be leaving tips and everything, tips and flowers.
Oh,
The tip was left.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how y'all even. That's why y'all even.
Yeah, the
you
tip
can't
went
take the
left.
money out of the situation.
Right, so you can't sleep with your money.
Even if you was to do that, how could you even respect that person? Like,
That's
the
part. That's
you ain't
the
even
part.
hustling no more. You not even you thinking with the wrong head. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like, so it's like I don't know. I
But
wouldn't even.
it still depends on the situation, though. Because, like you said, if you have the talk before you engage, then it should never mess your money up because you know what the standard is before you do it. So if it's like, look, man, you ain't doing nothing on the weekends, we can link up, wow, that's completely different than I'm leading you on, making you think it's something more than that.
And then we do something, and then I'm throwing scissors at you.
So if you mature, you can mess your money up.
So what would happen if, let's say it is happening, and then she or he come once, you know what I'm saying? She like, oh, so and so something happened. I got you next time. And then it happened like 2 or 3 more times. And then you say something, and then he or she is like, well, we doing that.
So what you
I'm
apply
talking about as far as like not paying.
Yeah.
No, you definitely.
Because be honest, if y'all is doing that, you gonna let it slide once or twice.
Nah,
maybe
because
3
like you
times.
said, you gonna know who you dealing with.
Yeah.
So if I feel like you're that type of person, you gonna have to give me a security deposit.
Oh shit! No, if so, it's good. That's how you gonna be.
Now, you gotta understand this.
That nigga says.
9 out of 10 times, once you cross that line with somebody,
It's hard.
that's when they feel most comfortable.
Yeah.
So you gonna really know who you dealing with after you cross that line, because if they got feelings, that shit gonna come out. It's gonna show. They gonna start getting clingy, all that other shit.
Right.
So it's all about just paying attention. But again, if you immature, don't do it.
Don't
You
do
gonna
it.
fill up the money.
Immature,
But who
don't
really
do
thinks
it.
like that?
I heard that.
Those type of
Gotta
feelings
be
are
like that.
I'm like thinking like that.
So do y'all think you can control like catching feelings with somebody in that situation?
If it's good, no.
Like even if y'all had a conversation and it happens, and it's like you come to work the next day like, this nigga look a little too good.
Right. What you doing?
Exactly. So
Is
then
it-
what? What if you can't control the emotion?
Yeah, that depends on your.
You got to start learning how.
You already crossed the line. You had a conversation. You know what's up.
Yeah, so you can't act on those feelings if y'all had that conversation.
Yeah, I said y'all
Yup.
to the bank this side.
What'd you say, Steve?
I said, if y'all having a conversation about it, y'all gotta come to something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some type of agreement.
Yeah. Know what y'all getting into.
Say that shit now.
Yeah, it's different.
Bro, hold on.
Man.
Hold on, because y'all trying to make it seem like the women just be catching the feelings.
I know, no, that's what you thought.
Do the men catch feelings, y'all? Ladies, do the men catch feelings?
Of course.
But I was just saying,
I agree with that.
Yeah, right.
You can say you're not gonna run the red light until the red light comes and you run that motherfucker. I ain't gonna run no.
You will.
Exactly.
That's what you be doing.
No.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was an interesting comment. You have you seem like you have the
And she gives a seat. Look.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
She just look at that seat. Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it. That was a good
What else you
one.
got?
Let's and another one.
This is for the men. So, do you ever feel sexually harassed, like by the moms that come in the shop, or do you feel like they do too much sometimes, or like women come on to y'all a little too hard when y'all just trying to do y'all job, or do y'all like it?
No, that's a lie.
Really?
Not the ones in
You
here.
say they're shy.
I feel like women don't like.
Do too much.
Nah, not don't do too much, but like you don't see too much women hollering at men.
Okay.
When the last time you ever seen a woman? I'm pretty sure you see, in the mall you see a nigga run down. Oh, sure did.
Yeah.
The last time you seen a woman do that to a man?
Like I come to the line.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a little different. I mean, I think it depends on how many women and where's the man. You know what I mean? Who's approaching? You know, if the woman is approaching, there's one man. And how many women are around? And here it's a little different. Like, the ladies are aggressive. They're bending over.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, they're bending over. They're doing different things to get somebody's
Some of your
attention.
clients' attention.
Yeah, there's sexy men that walk in here. They are. And it's just like, you know, there's women in here, and some women, they really do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait a minute,
shit.
they do a lot to y'all?
No, the women do a lot. You know, there's men in here. For attention,
okay.
There's men in here. You know, they're getting their hair done, they're looking good, and these women, there's a lot of, you know, it's very different in here, because there's a lot more both people up in here, so there's a lot more men, there's a lot more women.
Do you think it's because there's more women, is it more women in here than men?
Yeah.
Or is it kind of equal?
It depends on the day, but sometimes there's more men in here than women, and sometimes there's more women in here than men.
Do you think it has something to do with that you're a female, you own the shop? that it's more female aggressive?
I don't know. That's a good one. I'm not really aggressive.
I'm not saying women don't approach men. I'm just saying you're not likely to see that.
It's
not
very
likely
rare.
To happen.
Yeah,
That shit rare.
it is rare, but I feel like in here it's a different approach because it's different. Like these women really do be like a little extra, like really do. Yeah, yeah. Yes. And I think it's cute because it's not.
Thoughts and stuff doing all that all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess I get a different side because like I'm around men.
Yes.
So it's like it's creepy.
So what side?
Now what you see? You must have seen something.
Oh my God! You talking about the men? Like it be bad. Like I get text messages and all this freaky stuff. Like
No, I'm talking about.
the women. I'm thinking the conversation going somewhere else.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. That's.
I don't know what they want running. What you be saying in the shop?
No, they definitely be on y'all. They do it subtly.
Oh, the women are on y'all.
She probably understand that.
Oh yeah, you're a woman, so you say more than
I'm
we would.
talking
You know
about
what I'm saying?
breasts be popping out.
That part.
But y'all so. All right, what you need? All right, I got you.
Okay, let's get into that
Oh
money.
yeah, so yeah, she's seen
Hey,
it.
we get into that money.
Which means we not fucking up the money.
Cause you know. Hey,
And then when she leave, y'all like, damn, she had a dump truck. You didn't even know she was on you. So you just let that walk out the
So you may have to give them a cue.
Yeah,
Mama
everybody all
business.
cool,
I
right?
deep stuff about mama business.
She should have spoke up.
That takes us back to my point. Women don't.
It's not.
We're more subtle. You gotta catch it.
Yeah, you gotta
Y'all know how
find
to do
the
it.
sign.
Yeah.
So I gotta be paying attention to her
Yes.
in my face. I'm supposed to be like,
you gotta-
Yo, you be on, nigga. You acting like you
Yeah, they be on
I'm
you.
supposed to be
Sam.
cutting hair though. That's why I'm
They be on you.
I'm
Sam.
paying attention to who watching me. Trying to make some money. What? You paying attention to who watch you, next thing you hear, nah, nigga, like, yo. Then now the word around town, oh, he's paying attention to his cuz he's Zeke and shit. Because you ain't focused on the money.
Big back.
What's another one?
Man, let's talk about our stories. How we
Okay.
came up.
Gonna kick it up.
Yeah, go for
Take
it.
that shit, man.
Like how we became
How we became like a barber for real.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
just
Yeah,
like the whole
that's what's
story,
up.
like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
like,
Lance
man.
came out the corner pocket.
I love it.
Solid.
Now with me, bro, man, I got 5 for 1. That's what really like kicked it all up. But I always knew that I always had that art, like that little artistic side of me and shit.
Okay.
Cause I always took art classes in high school and college and all that. But I was just in college, man. I'm just like, I ain't gonna lie, this ain't gonna cut it. Like, you feel me? I'm already knowing me. Like, I got more of the entrepreneur type mindset for real. So, man, what? It was my I had to take classes for that shit.
Yeah.
That shit was about like $560 a month.
Damn.
Oh, that shit was spanking me, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was spanking me, bro. And I
Yeah.
had to work Walmart too, part time,
Yeah.
just to like, just make the ends meet. I was struggling, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit.
But nah, what happened though? What made you want like come like?
Man, I don't know, bro. Like, just being like, I always wanted to be a barber for real.
Yeah.
So
You should be in the shop though. You know what I'm saying? You should be in the shop.
Hell yeah.
And you probably felt the vibe. You ain't feel the vibe and all that. Like,
Barber.
we like family in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I seen it in you, bro. Like all the rep.
Yeah.
We had the, you know what I'm saying? We had the connection. I'm like, yeah, this nigga must be nice, bro. You showed me your work. I said,
For sure.
y'all gonna be trying to show me they work, but I be like, all right. But nah, you got it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you gonna go on one youngest shit too, though.
And the whole
How old
time,
are you, Lance?
I'm 20.
Right, one of the babies.
Like
Yeah,
that.
for real.
and the whole time we was cutting his hair and never even knew
Ain't
he
even
was
know him, bro.
Didn't even know he
That's
did that.
crazy.
the whole time.
But he blend right in though. I mean, yeah, I mean, blend right in.
And you're growing a lot too. Like,
Hell yeah.
I be looking at your cousin. I'm
I'm trying to get more on the Instagram side for try to get on the social media side, but
And you got the
Dr.
look
Glenn.
to it. Something about you.
Dr.
It's
Glenn,
just,
yeah.
it's very edgy and like inviting. I don't know. It just gives like, if I come to you, you're not gonna mess me up.
oh yeah,
Right.
for sure.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, it's amazing, son.
And what about you, Mr. Boss Barber? What's your cost? Not to skip you.
How you
No,
start?
I love-
Oh, you want to start off?
Yeah.
It's about right.
Talk about it. You usually got a lot to say. Tonight you more.
You hear me?
Quiet.
Damn, bro.
I'm the big man.
Y'all know what's up.
Yeah.
Shop. Either one. Nah, go ahead, nigga. Go ahead.
But nah, me, I don't know. I used to cut hair in detention centers, you know. When I was on my little stays, whatever you want to call it. So I seen the talent early. Put it on the back burner for a minute. Then I was doing courier work. I was driving CDL trucks. And I just decided I wanted to do something else at the time. My boss allowed me to work and get off in time to do barber school when I needed to do it. So I just took it and ran with it. You know what I mean? I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And anything I can do to provide, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies, you hear that? Provider!
Let 'em know.
The celebrity tonight
Talk
got
your
a
shit,
shade
dog. Talk
on.
your shit.
Feeling itself. Come on, Poppy, talk to the
I
people.
become a barber.
Yeah.
Like he said, wasn't a detention center though. I got locked up, and I wasn't. They say like hustling is an addiction. Like being able to get to money is an addiction, but me personally, I was getting to it the wrong way, and I don't know. Just being in prison, it was like this shit ain't about nothing. But at the same time, if I don't want to keep coming back, I give myself a chance. And being in that joint, I had started going down the wrong path again, being in there, and it was dudes on the tier that used to cut hair on the tier, and I used to see them niggas go back to their cell with a big ass net bag full of shit every day. And I usually, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really had too many people sending me shit. Shout out to the people that was, but it wasn't a long list. So you know what I'm saying, I had to find ways to get money in there, you know what I'm saying? So, oh shit, I had to find ways to get money in there. So cutting hair, I'm watching this nigga take a net bag back to the cell every day full of food. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's a way to get money. I'm about to fucking cutting hair. But it was like, I ain't gonna lie, trying it in there, I was fucking niggas up. And I'm like, maybe this might not be the right place to fucking niggas up. I might accumulate problems in this joint. So I wasn't worried about that, but at the same time, it was just a venture at that time. So when I came home, I had seen the award beauty commercial on TV, and I didn't really know if it was real because the commercial looked old as shit, but I called the number anyway, and the nigga picked up. I'm like, damn, it's all real. So I made the appointment, I went up there, I set it up, but then, I don't know, just veering down the wrong path. I just stopped going to barber shit, and then I had went through something, then I was like, man, I can't keep doing this shit. I'm about to have a kid and some more shit, so I just started taking haircutting serious, and then I went to barber school, took that shit serious. It's been rapping ever since for real. Shout out to Best Kept Secret for giving me another chance. First shop I was in got shut down. Shout out to Best Kept Secret. You know what I'm saying? Whoever needs your locks done, haircut, hairstyle, you know what I'm saying? The block is ours, so you know what I'm saying? It's a one-stop shop. Bring, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been knowing you since I used to call you Little Timmy. Me and your brother have always been cool.
Yeah,
Little Timmy.
man.
I had to watch myself, so I'm gonna be saying Little Timmy. But that's Timmy, the coach. Yes. Right.
Yeah, coach put me in, coach.
Yes.
Put me in the game, coach. Yeah. That's how I started cutting hair, though. Just really wanted to stop going down the wrong path, and haircutting was just like type of money I was getting.
So what advice?
So
what advice do you have for someone that was your age at that time? You know, that you would give them, so that they don't make the same mistakes that you did, or how could they avoid making those same mistakes?
Me, I had to separate myself from certain things and people to make that change that I needed to make, and it was hard. You know what I'm saying? People start fucking with you, say you acting funny, but I just really wasn't trying to go that route no more. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't going to do nothing. I was just going to keep going back and forth to jail, and already going there, like that being my first extended stay, going straight to prison was different. So it was like I said, it wasn't ain't nothing happened to me in that joint, but it was just like, this ain't no place to keep coming. I can't do nothing in this joint. Like, in this joint with 101 niggas, different cell buddies every month. Niggas stabbing each other, man, this shit is goofy as shit. The fuck? So, yeah, cutting the hair was my substitution for what I was doing. Like, I can get the same money from cutting hair as selling whatever it is I was doing, you know what I'm saying? And I don't gotta worry about nobody kicking my door in. I don't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying, niggas fake plotting on me because they think I'm doing this if I'm doing that, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm cutting hair, minding my business, but I'm still getting in my bag, you know what I'm saying?
What shoes cut with though? What you had to cut with?
Where in prison?
Razor and comb?
Yo, I never seen the whole razor and comb thing. I heard about this shit. One day I'm in the junk, I see niggas coming out the bathroom with these crazy cuts. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is in the bathroom? My uncle in that junk with the razor and the comb going. Right. That was the first time I ever seen that. But nah, they got clippers in there. You can order clippers out the catalog and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't good, but you know what I'm saying? You made it.
You remember the brand of the clippers?
Clear Johnson. Yeah, they definitely clear. Definitely clear. But if you can get a job through there, like through the system, and they got real clippers like T outlines and shit. If you order shit out the catalog,
I didn't even know there was some clippers in that joint.
Yeah. But that was my just like I said.
You gonna live getting it in sometime. I don't know if you ever seen that. You gonna live go crazy.
Oh yeah, no, for real.
Sidebar though.
But listen, I came home though, and the first place I came was Best Kept Secret to Dame.
Wow. Yeah.
And I asked Dame, like, yo.
Shout out to Dame, man.
I trained with Dame, bro. That was the first nigga I came to, and I asked him, like, yo, how much you make a day? This, that, and the third. And when he told me, I'm like, yeah, that's just like dope. Right. I'm like, yo, fuck that shit. I'm gonna start cutting hair. And that's when I really, like, alright, I'm gonna go to school. I'm not gonna fuck around this time.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Lady Dame.
Big
Yeah.
Dame.
Okay. Nice.
Bro, you Steve.
Clean right now.
What's your story, bro?
This is our clean segment. This is our clean
I know
segment.
what's up. Cash was man.
I cut hair all through high school. It was just like a hobby, something I like to do. And then I was like, shit, I might as well become a barber. So yeah, I've been doing it now 20-some years.
Wow.
Shit.
Hey, you ain't hold.
This nigga
Yeah,
cut hair for 20 years.
God damn. You gotta slow him down. He too fast.
I've been at this shop for like what, 12,
Nah,
something like that.
bro. Where it started at? Where was the influence?
Oh,
Where was
okay, respect.
what was the like? Hey man, I got this right
This
here.
where it was for real. I went to get my hair cut one day. My peoples gave me some money, like, go get your hair cut. I went to my man's house. He was like, cut your hair. We'll go, you know what I mean, do whatever with the brand type shit. He cut me up, lined me up, you know, got me right. I think I got a pair of clippers like that week or something, like.
Damn, what clippers?
Like
Hey, go ahead. What clippers
like,
though?
I was like, I could do this shit too, you know what I mean?
Did you
What clippers you get?
He was cutting his own shit for years, you know what I mean?
So your people ain't even noticed like it wasn't like a shop cut. They was just like, oh cool, you got cut.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
You know what I mean? We just, yeah, that's what it was, basically. So,
Okay.
came out of high school, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go to barber school. So that was like right away.
How old was you, bro?
I was 19, I think, when I went to barber school.
Early.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to do anything else, or was that like?
At that time, I only had two things. It was like being an accountant or be a barber.
Steve the accountant.
And I was like, I can't sit there and crunch numbers and look at a computer and all this shit.
That's dope, though.
I want to deal with people and, you know what I mean, interact with people and stuff. And I knew I had a talent for it, you know what I mean? I had all my friends, I've been cutting for years already and shit, so everybody was like, why don't you just be a barber? I'm like, alright. You know, I went, I grew up going to the barber shops.
Yeah.
It was cool, you know, it was just,
thing. Yeah.
it just seemed like something for me, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I didn't want to work for nobody. I wanted to be my own boss and,
Yeah.
dictate what I do and shit. So it's just kind of found me for.
Yeah.
I love that.
What's your longest clients you got right now that you been cutting the longest?
I worked at a different shop out here in Frederick for 5 years, and I still got clients from there. So probably like at least 15 years. I got clients I've been cutting since they were this big. Now they graduated college.
His kids got kids.
Grown.
Yeah. You be giving discounts, Steve, or you
Dang.
be
Hold on.
still
Hold on.
busting?
$10 Tuesday.
You said $2 Tuesday.
$10 Tuesday. Shout out to
Do it on Monday, cause I ain't
Hey,
never.
shape ups.
Nah, but I mean, when you starting out, shit like that's cool. You know, you building up a contact. Thankfully,
Yeah, I used to
I
go to
had to do
Beacon
that
House.
shit no more. 'Cause
Right.
I used to go to Beacon House. Me and
got a
her.
full schedule now,
Yes.
but
You
that
be
takes
getting
time. You
money.
Yeah.
20 years.
I
in
don't
the
know,
game.
bro. Yeah, it take time. No, how fast did you get a clientele? Like, how long did it take you to get like a real clientele?
I mean, the first shop I worked at was like all walk-ins, so it was like.
Yeah.
But I quickly built up like people would come in and wait on me all day, like you know what I mean. He'll come in and request me and wait for me and things. And then when I left there, I knew I was leaving there, and I kind of already started. The owner was like, me and him didn't get along at the end.
Right.
And I had to kind of like sneak cards to my clients to try to tell them I was about to leave and shit. Like I would throw him a cape and shit. Like, when he ain't looking, I'm like,
so you was the one in it. That's what that means. Like you just one.
You know,
you was in that joke.
I left because he started playing with my money for real. Like,
okay.
I'm not a morning person. Every day I would show up a little bit late and shit. He'd be like, that's 5%, because it was a commission shop, so he'd be like, that's 5% off your week.
Damn.
Every day. I'm late 5 times a week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he see me and check that joint short and shit. I'm like, hold on, we got to talk about this. You know, I said, if you don't, you know, you gonna make this right, or this my last week at the shop type shit.
Yeah.
He like, we don't need you here. I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, you can pack up now. I was like, cool. Packed up.
Yeah,
he must have thought I was gonna go sit at home or something.
Yeah.
I was in this joint the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had just bought my first house. Like,
bro, you came, bro. Bro, when I say, man, you taught me so much. Just being, you know what I'm saying, just being around you, because you was like, I'm gonna say like 5 years more experience at the time. And I'm kind of just getting in it at the time. So it was just like, bro, really like nice as a barber. Like, I never got to be around it. Of course, I've been in the shops and all that, but I never got to be like, and you showed me some shit, bro.
How long you been working together?
That shit was dope though. When I first came in the shop, you was the only one in there cutting and shit. I just felt the vibe. I was like, yeah,
that's what's up.
Gonna work, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We running that shit for a minute.
Yeah,
we running that shit
like
for a
10
minute.
plus.
Yeah.
Bro, I
You know,
remember
was that Market
when I
Street?
first
Yeah,
moved out
Market
with
Street
Fred,
shit.
this was like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah,
I had
that was on Market Street.
Secrets for like the first time. I had seen Steve, man. He just had all the motion in the shop, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get cut with him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what's up with him and shit, but he's like, nah, man, I'm all booked, bro. He might have to book up like a week ahead. I'm like, damn.
He's like that. Hey, why you do my man like that? Now go ahead. But nah, what you were saying?
But nah, bro, he just had the most motion in the shop, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Still.
Big Steve.
Like my man said, I'm a hustler. And when I come to the shop, it's to work. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to sit around bullshit.
You do work.
You know, I come in from the moment I get there. I'm trying to cut to the time I leave.
What's your biggest pet peeve when it comes to the people that you work with? What's something that you wish your fellow barbers could do to improve in the shop?
What?
And what can we do to make your shop experience better?
Shit I be getting you on, like, turn your motherfucking lights on.
Oh, go ahead, Steve.
Shit like that.
Go ahead, Steve.
She talking because a lot of times I'm the one closing up, you know.
Capping
Or my man cause he a late barber too. But a lot of times I'm closing up, you know. And motherfuckers would leave right before me and shit. They know I'm on my last cut. They bounce out the door, let me do everything by myself type shit. So I'd be like, yo, at least turn your motherfucking
turn your light off. Yeah.
Shut your station down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I got the rest. You know what I mean? Or get your side, you know, type shit.
So all you need is just a little consideration.
But that ain't, I don't know.
I'm talking about your clients though, like, what's a pet peeve?
No, I'm talking about the barber.
Oh, talking about you in the barber shop?
Us. Hey, Kill though. Look, y'all. I'm trying to get back in that story shit. That shit was fire. Everybody story like, hey, I feel like we about to go left with this shit right here. But
You also sentimental shit.
talk
We
about
gotta get
it.
juicy.
Like it's
Go ahead. For sure.
Gary over here yarning and shit.
I mean, I'm ready.
We gotta get juicy in this motherfucker.
I'm just.
My
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, we raw.
We're raw.
Mr. International.
My bad.
It's coming out.
Let me go before you, cause mine.
Let's get
Okay, Trey.
Pick it up.
You know what I'm saying?
bail 'em out,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Let's get that.
mine's in as deep as y'all's.
Oh.
Hey, yo. Go
I
ahead,
just
bro.
used to cut my brother's hair. And then one
Get brought
time he
this
said
home.
his lineup was the nicest he had. And he said,
Hey, speak up just a little bit though, bro. We can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I got a deep voice.
What they call you?
Clear
J-Love?
eyes means
Who, my family or everybody?
What you introduce yourself as?
J Love.
J Love.
Yeah.
J-Love.
My man J Love.
That's mostly what the ladies would call me. J
Tell them where
Love.
you from.
The ladies call
ladies
me.
call
Yo, shout out where you
I
from.
know it's
Tell
from
them-
that
Yo,
was
hold on. I don't mean to cut
From
them off, but
Hampton,
I've
VA.
never seen nobody wear
Hampton.
as much Virginia gear as him.
Yeah.
Never in my
I'm VA
life,
to the
bro.
death, you know.
Alright, now you
You
guys shout
know.
that shit out.
But shout out VA.
Alright.
Okay.
You got enough being right here too though.
Let's see this.
Two up, two down.
But
It's not on here. It's not on
And it's going to, once he starts talking, the thing will turn. So he has to talk.
yeah, my story was I used to just cut my brother's hair, and he said you should do barbering because you're nice with it. Well, not nice with it, but he just did it a lot. And then one night, I got drunk.
Oh shit.
I hit on Best Kept Secret, not Best Kept Secrets, the barber school drunk, and
Award.
they called, award. And they called me the next day, and I just said, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
that's
So you
what
went
was
to the
down
barber
with shit
school
like that.
first.
Yeah.
You got it in the barber school and that. What made you come kick it over here? What
Well,
made you come over here?
I tried one shop, but it was like, you need more clientele.
Oh
then
yeah,
I called,
okay.
I called here, and it's like, come through, let me see your work,
Yeah.
and started from there.
Yeah.
That was it.
J Love.
He came up in here.
J
The
Love.
shop that told us you need more clientele, was it like a shop that had a lot of walk-ins?
Mm-mm. It's like, not for clientele, like, they wanted more people with more experience or something. That's on my first day and shit. So, then I came, talked to her, said meet her downtown, and ever since then, I've been here.
All right. Yeah.
Right.
Since 2018, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold it down.
Right.
Shout
Came
out
to
to
all
J
the
Love.
parties, all that. Okay.
So we about to get spicy again.
Yeah, we
keep telling
get
them?
hell yeah.
We
Get
doing
spicy.
introduction. I can do mine real quick.
Snoop ain't done.
You keep trying to cut this
Oh, y'all want me to get mine?
You was supposed to go before him.
Y'all want me to get mine? Alright, now mine's simple though. So, I first started off as a rapper, right?
Oh.
Well, my fault. We gotta go back a little bit. Alright. So, I went to this school down in North Carolina Central, was in Ghana. And, I ain't know what I wanted to do with myself, but I just went to college, man, and, respect to the HBCUs, man, y'all. If you're a young black kid in anywhere in America, you should try going to HBCU, real talk. But that's another story. But first time I ever cut somebody's hair, it was my brother Chops, and I lied. I was like, yeah, I know how I cut hair, bro. Chops, remember that shit? So yeah, I was like, yeah, I know how I cut hair, and I ain't even know you needed guards or nothing, son. Y'all know where I'm going at with that. I ain't even know you needed that.
So you came to high and tight, John?
Yeah. I zinked the joint and that. You know how you cut it and you see like, dang, don't cut this deep. Damn. So nigga had a little bush, I cut the little joint. I'm like, damn. So what we gonna do? And damn, I just hit the one all the way over. Long story short, he let me go with that shit because the shape up was hard. Like, if you got a good ass shape up, man, you it's gonna take you a long way. But yeah, they was like the whole time shape up tight. So, long story short, I tried to do this rapper shit. I tried to be a rapper, and I'm still a rapper and all that. But that shit went a little left, so I had to go home. And I went back to Fred, and my mother had opened up a shop. And this how I look at it for real. My mother had opened up a shop, and dang, you about to get deep. So one day she told me to come in the shop and cut these two kids, and it was cause like I guess it looked like I didn't know what I was about to do or whatever. I don't know what it was.
Why'd I tell you to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Why I told you that? why I told you to do that was because you had a ticket in school, and I told you I wasn't going to help you pay for that ticket.
Right.
So you need to start trying to find a way to make some money.
Right.
So you had a skill that I knew that you had because your daddy was a barber.
Right.
So he had an interior decorated ability to do this without even going to school. So then I told him, go in there and cut these kids' hair, and I'll pull the curtain down to see what you to do. And you went in there and you cut the hair, and then you started cutting Little Rob and people like that. And you know, you didn't like it.
Yeah, I ain't
He did not. He used to sit outside and pout. I'm not trying to chop you up. I'm just talking as an adult. Yeah. So yeah, you didn't want to do it until you recognized the flow. So yeah, you did it because you just were getting it. But then when you got it, you moved.
So how I looked at it, I was like, damn, I ain't got my first call, but I was like, it happened fast. It was like probably like 6 months. I had bought a car. And I was like, damn, I was like, oh, this alright. But I still want to be outside, hang with my friends and stuff. And I wouldn't be in the shop. But you know, life be life and all that. You know, I had a girl, right, and I had got her pregnant, and she ended up saying it was gonna be twins, and I was like, damn.
For the first time.
21, I just came home, sleeping on the cot. I want a motherfucking cat in the house. Like, damn.
Damn, that's serious.
Shit, twins, nigga. Kill. But I found out I had twins and shit. I'm like, dang. I ain't know how to tell my mother, but I told my mother, and it went left. She'd tell y'all the rest of that shit. I ain't even getting that, but
that's a whole different
that's a whole nother conversation. But
that's
what I was like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I'm long-winded. Gotta do something. And man, blessings. My mother had a shop. Man, when I say I got that shit cracking fast, I'm talking about, I'm taking that shit so serious. I'm like, man, I gotta be a fucking man. You hear me? I gotta get mad. I gotta get this money. I gotta really learn how to get this, because I'm still a kid for real, y'all. That's how I felt. But yeah, I'm like, dad, I gotta redo this shit. And then, man, when I say I had a real like clientele within like a year, like people was calling, I could not leave the shop. Like literally, we moved to another shop, and I couldn't leave the shop. I had the whole fucking shop. Y'all remember the market jump? Every chair in that motherfucker filled sometimes, dog. That shit used to be crazy. So like, I'm really doing something, but I was so into the rap. I was trying to get into the rap. Going back down south trying to get my shit off, but the shit ain't end up working how I wanted to. But man, I'm telling you, you got a little plan B, something that will, some type of hustle. Man, you gonna, especially when you got kids and shit, you gonna understand you gotta do something to support them. So thank you for that, Mom. For real though. I don't think I ever really did that.
That's all good.
On camera now, but yeah, thank you for real though, cause you definitely gave me a nice little platform I could work from, and I just take it where I could, you know.
And now is it
I'm
something
still taking it where I can, you know.
Is it something that you really love now?
I'm trying to grow into that.
Really?
I'm trying to grow into that. You know,
Oh yeah, so you don't
that's just my story.
You don't really like cutting hair for real. Like it's just something that you.
It sound like that, right?
A little bit.
But it is.
Hard though. I
don't like to put that out there like that, because it's like people really
for
take this shit serious, bro.
For real.
Like motherfuckers feeding their family for real with this. Me too. But it's like this one really my passion for real. But I gotta get how I live right now.
Right.
You know.
It's just like your building blocks for to get to where you're trying to get.
But it look what it's doing though. Like we good. Like everybody good.
The people you be around, do you ever try to like push your music on them?
Nah, I do that. I don't be pushing if I feel like niggas know what's happening with me, you know what I'm saying? But industry know what's up with me too, so whenever it's time, I'm always in position. That's my main thing. I'm trying to be in position all the time. So take this barber thing wherever you want to, man. These clippers can take you somewhere, y'all. Well, because just meeting certain people in these chairs and shit, y'all know how it is too. Like, man, that shit change your life.
I mean, all type of people, man.
Real life, though. Real talk. Is that enough of my story? Because I ain't really go in, but I was I wasn't trying to be long-winded. You know?
We still got a whole lot to do.
4 people, 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who's next?
You haven't what?
Just to be quick, my mother was doing hair for 30 years. Yeah, my mom was doing hair for 30 years. I had different jobs. I didn't like working 9 to 5, so I would always quit because I felt like I was supposed to be doing something bigger and better. To relate to you, music is definitely my passion. If I can do that and just make money from it the rest of my life, I would be so happy. Exactly. So I was like, what is the next best thing? Like, you know, I can't be broke. So it was cutting hair. And I knew, like, because my mother did hair, I was raised in a shop just like you were raised in a shop and you were raised in a shop. So I'm like, I want to do hair. I would like to do hair, but I don't want to be a cosmetologist. I felt like that was too much work.
Right.
So I started cutting hair, and I started at home first. So my mom had a little situation in the house in the basement. And my best friend was the first person I ever cut. He let me cut his hair. And I thought it came out pretty cool. Now that I look back at it, it was trash. And I just kept going. And I hesitated on school because, like I said, I would just quit things. I wouldn't finish what I start. But my mother, she did push me, just like how you say. I can relate a lot to what you're saying. My mother pushed me just like your mother pushed you.
Yeah.
And she said, just go get it. Like, at least get it. You don't have to do anything with it. Just finish. So I finished. I passed that little test, the 100 questions. I'm sure some of y'all know about that. And I was like, man, I gotta find a shop. And I'm not gonna speak on the first barbershop, but he gave me my first opportunity, taught me a lot of stuff.
You know what's crazy, bro? Me and Alicia actually both used to work at the
what? I
never really met her over there though, but man, I can say the same thing too. Yeah. Like that barbershop, like I already knew I wasn't gonna be established in that barbershop. Like it was like, you feel me? Like in our barbershop, bro, we move like a family for real. You feel me? Everybody moving at the same type of timing and all that. And there, it was just all types of weird shit, like a whole lot of animosity and all that. Like, you feel me, bro? Like you know how it was. Oh man. Yeah. Matter of fact,
he gave me.
I
ain't even know that. Yeah. So it was just like we connected as soon as he got here and we started talking about it. But yeah, he gave me my first opportunity, and then I was like, this ain't, it's good. It's a good, great starting place, but it's not good when you're trying to go to the next level. So I came into this shop and I met you. I think I talked to you first though. And you told me to come to the shop and I met you. And it was like, all right, can you come tomorrow? Like, no, you don't need to do an interview or anything. Like, you just want me to come. You want to see how I cut and nothing. And I came and it's been pretty cool ever since. So that's what I do.
I'm King Foggy though. Like, it was like perfect timing.
I'm glad I'm not in like the back. Like, way in the back. I got a good spot.
Jerry came in perfect timing too, remember? How that situation happened. He came at the same phone calling. Remember that?
Always perfect time. Do you remember I called you on the phone?
You ain't knowing anyhow.
That's how that worked. I had just got my hair cut a couple of days before.
Yeah.
And everybody started hitting me like it was before Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I need a cut, cuz, or I need a cut.
Yeah.
Call Scoop like, hey dog, how many chairs open?
Yeah.
Be like, Slim, one gone now, first one yours. Come on in here.
Yes. Literally that.
The same day.
The same, that was.
And then my man hit me like, yeah, you coming back, dog? So,
yeah.
Little break.
I only play for one team, man. I don't do all that.
Yeah.
Play for one team, man. That's it.
Yep, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
I'm about to say, what's up, how you doing? You like that next one?
They can go ahead.
Me? Alright, I'm trying to think. I feel like I think I did hair in high school, just like braids and stuff. And then I went to graphic design, school for graphic design, so I was in that for like 2 years. And I started just thinking like, okay, this is gonna be slow money, like I gotta interview, I gotta do like all this stuff to like find a job. So at that time when I was like in school for that, I was still doing hair at my parents' house. Like all my friends, all high school people and all that. And I was like, okay, let me just go like toured the school downtown. I tried award first, but I didn't get no yes or no calls or none of that. So I was like, okay. So I tried like the temple downtown, and I just went there, and I feel like I like the culture, I like the black, and I like all that stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try this. So I stopped like graphic design school, and then I went to the temple. And then I did that, so I worked at this lady shop that she worked at. She went to school at the temple, and she opened a shop here, but it was like no clients there. So I was just like sitting there, and I'm a person that always works too, so I probably had like 2 jobs. And then I was trying to do the hair stuff, and I worked there, but I was like getting no clients, so I was like, okay. I was about to quit. I tried to move to like North Carolina, and then I think Kim did like my aunt's hair or something like that.
I saw her at the game.
Like she, I had my license and everything, but I was just not gonna do it because for one, I was like quiet, like I didn't talk to people, so like building clientele and stuff, I just didn't. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So she called me, and I was like, I kind of wanted to go to a shop where it wasn't a lot of people, because that was just me. I'm like, I just wanted to be low key. I didn't want to be in a shop with a lot of people, especially like barbers and stuff. And I was like, okay. So North Carolina, I was like, okay, what am I gonna do here? So I just like came back, and then I think like somehow my aunt told me that Kim was trying to like reach out to me, so I just went there, and that's just how it started for me. And I think I had like all of Kim's like clients like daughters. So I was just doing like a lot of little girls, and I don't know, I'm just here now.
How long has it been?
Since 2012. I don't know how long ago that was, but yeah.
You love it?
I mean, I like it. It doesn't feel like it's work. I enjoy it, but I'm tired. Like, I'm like, it gotta be something else. Like, I can't be standing here like when I'm like 50. I don't know how. I don't know how she does it, but I don't feel like I can do like yesterday.
It was
I'm
crazy.
like, I just
with no food.
I don't know. Yeah, and none of us ate all day yesterday.
Right.
Like,
It was serious.
I couldn't imagine being like 50 and doing it. So, I mean, I enjoy it. I love my clients. Like, everybody's like family to me. So, it doesn't feel like work, and I'm blessed, but it's like,
I just want it.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't, I don't mind it. I mean, everybody's like my family, so it's like, it doesn't feel like work, but it's a lot of work. Like, I just worked 12 hours today. Like, started at 8, and I got off work at like 8:30 tonight, and just came straight here. So, it's just a lot of work, but it's a blessing too, so.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm just glad that, I mean, I, at one point, like, had like 3 jobs. Like, I worked at like nursing home, like salons, like everything at once. So, and I did not want to clock in. Like, I don't want to clock in. I don't want nobody to tell me when I can take off, or if you gotta like approve me to take off. Like, no, I want to do my own thing. So that's why I have to like do what I gotta do. So.
The camera.
Yeah, with all the
That's my own thing.
yeah.
I was doing here anyway, so I'm like, why not just
Take it.
Okay, I'll go. So I've actually been doing hair for 20 years. Braiding and doing hair has always been a passion for me. It's always been like Lance said, a form of art. Very artistic, love writing, love drawing. So doing hair was just one of those things for me. I never see myself working in a shop, to be honest with you, just because I wasn't like devoted to doing hair like that. It was just something that I really enjoyed. And then I started working in a barbershop in Hagerstown, which I love, but I wasn't learning. I wasn't growing. I learned how to cut, but that's not something I really wanted to do. And then actually Jairus messaged me and told me that you guys had just opened the lock shop, and that he was seeing my work. He's like, yo, hit Tammy up. So I did. I messaged Tammy, came in and met with Tammy, and it was like the same thing. Like, Alicia was saying, like, it was like, oh, come in the next day. It was pretty much the same thing. I'm like, okay, like, can I shadow? Like, I just want to make sure. And I'm in here shadowing, and she's like, why are you here? And I'm like, I'm sorry. She's like, why are you here? Just get a client and get in here, get started. I'm like, all right, cool. So the next day I had a client, and it's just been going ever since. It's not something I do full time just yet, but it is something I'm working towards, doing that. I don't want to clock in for nobody either. I'm tired of working for somebody, answering to other people. But we'll get there.
Have you seen your clientele grow?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I've seen myself grow through my clientele, to be honest with you. Just from like the beginning, from when I started here with certain clientele, until now, honestly. So yeah, I've learned a lot. Appreciate you. All right.
It's only y'all two left.
Who about to do?
Oh, I'll just go ahead and go. Hi, everybody. No. So what inspired me to do hair?
This is gonna be a good one.
Is it loud?
No, this is gonna be a good one.
Oh, okay. What inspired me to do hair was Chris and Tammy's dad died on January the 10th, 1994, and I was, and he was a barber. He used to cut hair, not in a barber shop, but he could cut hair. And I had to cut Chris's hair for the funeral because I was like, you're someone dies, blah blah blah. You're crying. Who's gonna cut our son's hair? And I heard a voice saying you could cut the hair yourself, and it told me to go up to the top of the dresser drawer and grab the clippers out and cut his hair. And so I thought I was hearing things until I paid attention to what I was listening to, and I opened up that top drawer and I saw the clippers. So I was like, oh. So I cut his hair, and I cut his hair perfectly for the funeral. So with that being said, I started off cutting hair before I even started off thinking about doing hair. So like 21 days I moved here from North Carolina. I'm not even talking about my hustling lifestyle and all this. I'm talking about hair game. So 21 days I moved here. You're like, we want to hear about the hustle. That is the hustle. So 21 days. No, yeah, 21 days I moved here. Before that happened, Tammy went to a little girl's house. She cut Tammy's hair down bald headed. Yeah, so I moved here to Frederick on February the 8th, 1994 in a major snowstorm. I lived with my sister for 362 days. Yes, I will be writing a book. For 362 days, and I had to grow Tammy's hair the whole time because she didn't have any, and I had to cut Chris's hair the whole time. So then I decided to go to hair school. On June the 20th, 1994, I went to the JTA, the Job Training Agency, downtown Frederick, to try to reroute my life, because at that point I didn't really have no focus. Of course, I was in my 20s, early 20s, and went to hair school, blah, 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 and went through the whole system of going to hair school. Got my license and worked in several shops, and see, the thing about all of us, from what I'm hearing, we don't want no one telling us what to do. Right. And that's why, even as the founder of Best Kept Secrets, I don't like nobody telling me what to do, and I don't want to feel like I want to lord over anyone. If you guys are doing what you're doing, I like the entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't like to, dictate and correct, because you guys are suitable people for we're all out here after the money, right? So you guys present yourself accordingly, right? So everybody's out here getting paid, right? So I assume everybody's behaving themselves. Come on. So with that being said, we went through the struggle. We all went through the struggle. But you gotta learn how to juggle and don't let the struggle strangle you. Okay? And in the midst of all that, we all become behind the chair therapists, because we're able to tell people how we made it, or what can make things work for them. So it's been a joy doing hair.
What was your main struggle getting started? Like, was it
my
hard?
main struggle getting
Was it hard
started?
for you to like really like get into the game?
Because I had the gift, but I
yeah.
never tapped into. My grandmother was a hairstylist,
Right.
so it kind of like, you know, dealing with the people. You know, you were dealing with you got the wrong group of people around you. It's not going to make you want to be there. You understand? So it's always about making sure the vibe is on a smooth ride, because when you got that wrong person up in there, I've worked around wrong people. You understand? Especially new coming in the game, they'll try to try to control that situation because you're just into it. So when I first started doing hair, I worked at Barber's Hair Studio. I worked without my license, so that's why I'm compassionate for situations if anyone is trying to rebuild and trying to trying to get in there and ride. We're gonna cover it. So it's just like, I just have compassion for this young group of people. I know I'm older, but y'all catching up.
Yeah.
Before y'all know, y'all gonna be hitting the 40s.
Oh.
That's right.
I'm 40 and proud of it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm 55 and loud with it.
40.
Right.
Behind you.
Right. And the thing is that we
ain't getting another story though, like
what? So what you want to hear about what?
So I remember the snowstorm, right?
You want to hear about the travel here?
Well, I remember the snowstorm, but I'm trying to really remember. I'm like, damn, when she started doing hair for real.
Well, see, I went to the Rockville Beauty Academy in
Right.
1995, and I graduated from there in 1996.
And you started at Barber's Hair Studio.
At Barber's Hair
When it was
Studio
on-
downtown.
When it on Market Street or something.
Yes.
What are those bells, cuts, and curls?
No, Bell's
Something
Cousin
like that.
Curls was there after Barbara left there,
I
and she
didn't
went to
know that.
40.
Was you still in our house? Like, was you
No,
still-
I moved out of there after 362 days. I moved there February the 8th, and I moved out on February the 6th.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, bet. All right, now I'm clear. I was just trying to get the picture. I'm like, I'm trying to get the. Okay.
You on the travel,
Yeah, I'm in it. So
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah, right.
but yeah, so I started off cutting Chris's hair, and then I started off actually growing Tammy's hair.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into the hair before I even went to hair school.
Mhm. What about the basement though? Like,
How did I got in the basement?
Yeah.
So by the time you guys were in high school, I said I want to be an at-home mom. So I became one. I opened up a shop in my basement, and it was called Best Kept Secrets because I was on Section 8, and my Section 8,
Oh, they talk about it.
yeah, Best Kept Secrets came from Section 8. I was on Section 8, and it was a secret. But it was called Miss Kim's Best Kept Secrets. I even had a cute little card. And so yeah, and it was around time when anthrax and all that was going on. So yeah, Tam used to shampoo in the basement. You had to hook up with the sink, and I had a little chair, and
working all day, so I'm gonna
I would work all day and all
morning.
night. I am an all day and all night worker. I don't mind doing it. It's just like I don't feel like I'm 55 working. Not to go into with what you're saying. I don't move like a 55 worker. Excellent.
I don't know about that.
You will be. You already got it. Because
from the basement. This right
started
here.
from the
this
bottom,
right
now
here.
we're here.
This really
Is that what
started
you want to
from the
hear me say
basement.
that?
Yeah, so I wanted to get that in there. This started from the basement.
Yeah, the
Best Kept Secret
basement.
was the basement.
Yeah, the Best
Okay.
Kept Secrets was in the basement.
Okay.
Y'all hear something funny about it? So I ended up, y'all heard the situation about, we talking about being involved with the person that you're working with and blah, blah, blah. So I ended up, my first location was a location that I helped someone else design.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Because that person lost theirs, and then I came up out the basement and grabbed it.
All right.
107 South Market Street.
But you
Yeah.
know what's the crazy part I feel like about that? Cause we used to live in that shelter across the street.
Oh yeah, I forgot we done been through some things. I don't forget and I don't regret, but I keep it moving. I forgot, yeah, we lived in a shelter, we got kicked out of places, lived in hotels and all types of stuff. Yeah, you see, we were that group of people walking down Market Street before. You know, they even kicked me out the shelter. Because I used to try. I was trying to hustle drugs a little bit on a little bit, and I'll never forget. I would keep the crack in my medicine. In my medicine bottle, and they were coming in my room, but everyone knows I'm so witty and smart and wise, so I figured that I would put some powder on the floor so I could watch their tracks where they were walking there checking in my room. And then they got mad because I had powder on the floor. I told them, I was putting powder, on my body, and it got on the floor because I watched them walk through my room because I was carrying stuff up, had stuff.
You like Griselda, the heroin.
Yeah, I did all that, and then so they kicked me out, and we lived in a hotel, and then I got my first apartment at 126 South Market Street, and that's when I started hearing God's voice, and he was like, I looked in the newspaper, it was on a Tuesday, and he said, so now you're ready for your first apartment. And we had that first apartment on 126 South Market Street next to the Black Hog. And they had a dip in the floor.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And Zakia, we all went to hair school. I was in hair school at this time. So I was in hair school, kicked out with my kids and my sister that we kind of like were not seeing eye to eye all the time. You feel me? So, because I don't like no one trying to control my eyes and stuff, so I like looking at everything. So you feel me? So it's just like, with that being said, how y'all feeling about all this?
Don't get it out though.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So start in the basement, and then I was out of school, but I remember you said you had got the shop. It was like 2008, 9.
Yeah.
And I remember everything you went through with your husband and all that.
I forgot.
That's weird. There's a lot going on. There's a whole lot going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. But I just remember you opened up a shop, and how that start? Like how you start with that?
Are you interviewing me? Yeah. So how did I start with that? Yeah. I started with that, and I didn't have nothing. But I was here.
You just got divorced and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got divorced, all that.
And he didn't leave me, I left him. I'm just saying. No, I wasn't some bewildered wobbler, But yeah, so anyway, Christmas to get serious.
No, I'm saying, yeah, go ahead. I'm ready. You got to look for it.
So I opened up for 107 South Market Street.
Right.
The
small jump.
Yeah, and
like 3 people.
Yeah.
Like 3 people chair.
Yeah.
Like three chairs in it.
What is that joint, like a sub shop now?
Yeah, it's like a part of it. It's a seating area.
Shop.
Yeah, we opened up in there. I didn't have a dime to develop anything. I was just walking in faith and hope. And I was
wheelchairs.
Huh?
Goodwill chairs?
Goodwill chairs, y'all.
Yeah.
I did. Those chairs, the funny thing, I went to the restaurant the other night, to the Jamaican Island restaurant in Gaithersburg, 355, downtown or whatever in Gaithersburg. What is it called? The Jamaican restaurant? Island Green or something? Island Pride. And I went there the other night because I'll never forget, I was looking for chairs for my for the salon because I didn't have no money. And it was an Asian restaurant there, and they had these chairs that they were throwing out, and they were wicker chairs. And I saw those chairs. I said, "Hey, what are you guys doing with those chairs?" Because I was at the Goodwill looking for chairs, and I couldn't find any chairs. But the Lord was telling me to go to the Goodwill. I'm like, God, how am I going to do this? And I was walking out the Goodwill, and I looked over there, and I saw these chairs. There were 7 chairs. Like 4 of the chairs had arms and 3 of them didn't. So I was like, if I got those chairs, I could have the fat women sitting on the chairs without the arms. I could have the fat women sitting in the chairs. Because I was like, damn, how they gonna fit in there? What? And the Lord told me. So the Lord said, he did. He told me to get those chairs. And he said, I'm going to make it work. And he said you can put the fat women in the side and they can still use the armrest to get up and they can open the chairs and expand it over.
Think about other people. Think about other people struggling. That's how
Right, yeah, it was, yeah, and I went home and I painted, I took those chairs, I moved to, yeah, we're not having church here, but I did the name of my street after I left the person I was involved with in marriage, I moved to a street called Lord's Court, out there in King's Crest, yeah. And, I painted those chairs on that patio, and people were looking at me like I was crazy. Like, this lady's out.
Are they like your chairs that you use to do hair in?
No, they were
waiting
chairs.
Waiting chairs.
Let me see if I have a picture.
Just like 09.
Yeah, I didn't have no chairs, guys, but I had I'm too creative.
So then how'd you get like styling chairs?
My friend
Craigslist,
Pradina,
what?
my friend Pradina said, "Get him go to Craigslist. There's some styling chairs on there on Craigslist." And I'll never. And the same fat woman I was worried about, she collapsed my chair one time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She ain't on here. She collapsed. She sat in that chair, and that chair collapsed. And I was like, Lord. And the only thing she did was go like this. And that chair was collapsed. And I'm like, dang, I'm glad that chair did not insert inside.
There's no sound, so they can't really hear us for it.
Oh, really?
I think they're doing while we get this together.
That must have just happened because I'm just seeing this now.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's it, guys. So now we're starting from the bottom. Now we're here.
Starting from the bottom, now we here.
And yeah, we're going further. I don't even know where it's going. I'm just listening and running with it. Anything else? Tammy,
How's the
next.
sound now, everyone? Is anyone listening?
But yeah, so
Yeah, just me. We got one more person.
we got Tammy and you guys.
Tammy Locks.
Alright.
Yeah, Tammy. Yeah.
Oh, we back live.
Let's give it to Tammy for even wanting to do this production.
I think we should take out a shot.
What? Take a shot.
Get a shot,
That's
guys.
secret.
Everybody
The
take a
house you
shot
came
at
up with that
home.
name is
Right.
dope as fuck.
Ooh, Tammy.
Listen,
Shout out home, my man said.
that's what
You
the
got
damn.
the bottle, pop the
Y'all
bottle.
want to hear that sound?
Go ahead.
Y'all, and guys, you know what? And in this best kept secrets, we all have been through a struggle, but we all stuck it out.
And we all here together. Let's take a shot.
That's it. We are all here together.
If y'all got some liquor at home, go ahead and
Take
pour.
a
Take
shot.
that
Y'all got
shot.
some liquor at home.
Y'all, we can talk
If you
about
don't drink,
we can talk
take a
about
shot.
child support. We can talk about all types of stuff. Because we are all behind the chair therapists.
Nah, fact though.
We are. We can talk about lifestyles. You know. Steve does not drink. Yes.
Yo, my man got the ginger ale.
Steve drinking ginger ale. Right. Danielle, he's still drinking ginger ale. That's right. Because he loves his life.
Yeah, stop playing.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody be safe, they is out there.
Right.
Okay, podcast shit.
Y'all, we're just having a good time just chilling. Right.
Oh, y'all already told.
Oh, shit. We're about to do one more story.
Darius not here.
Oh,
We
she's
gotta
in
get
the
a
restroom.
juice. Get this shot. We gotta heat the people up. You want
Yes, sir. Cheers.
Hold on, here she comes.
Ariel, we're waiting for you. Take a shot of water.
Okay, they're getting shots.
Ginger.
All right, to now give
Best
it
kept
up.
secret.
Now give it best kept
Best kept
secret.
secret.
BKS.
Next time, get some dark liquor.
Yes, sir.
They only drink brown liquor.